welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make this granny square that's extremely colorful. You can make it in one color. This granny square is worked from here, so this is row 1 in the center right here, and this will be row 2, which is also red. Then we do 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. It's very repetitive. You can decide how big or small you want this. The last row, which is the border, depending on how big you want this, in the end you can put this border on. You can also decide on what color you're using. So for this project, which I will move this right here, let's see, right there, you will need some yarn. I'm using a bit of leftover yarn that I have lying around here, an appropriate size crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and a darning needle. If you don't have a darning needle, all good, you can still use a smaller crochet size hook. So let's quickly make this. You can start this project with a slip knot and then chain 4 and then follow the rest of the pattern, but I am going, and I prefer to start this with a magic ring or a magic circle, whichever one you call it. You will make your magic circle and you will chain 3. This chain 3 counts as your very first double crochet. Into that ring you're going to crochet 2 more double crochets, followed by a chain of 2. Now you're going to work 3 double crochets into your ring, followed by a chain of 2. Please repeat this 2 more times. 3 double crochet and a chain of 2. You should have 4 clusters of 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch into the 3rd chain from the beginning. That is row 1. For row 2, you are going to slip stitch over the next 2 stitches and slip stitch into your chain 2 space. And this is how we will start row 3, with 3 chain that count as a double crochet. Into there you're going to put 2 more double crochets into the same space, a chain of 2, and into that same space 3 more double crochets. Your repeat for this row is only work in your chain 2 spaces, which there's only 3 left, and make a corner. A corner is 3 double crochets followed by 2 chain and 3 double crochets. Repeat that until you repeat that in the next 2 corners. When you get to the end of row 2, you're going to slip stitch into your 3rd chain from the beginning. So that is row 2 finished. You're going to cut your yarn. For row 3, I'm changing color. If you are not going to change color, that's also fine. Just slip stitch into your chain 2 corner. Any one of them, it's fine. Well, the one closest to you, just slip stitch into that one. Right. So I'm changing color right there. Once you pull your new color through, chain 3. Into the same space, make 2 double crochets, a chain of 2. So this is how we're going to start row 3. Into the space in between the 3 double crochet clusters, you are going to work 3 double crochets, chain 2, and now you're going to make your corner. Don't forget your corner is 3 double crochets followed by 2 chain and 3 double crochets into the exact same space. You're going to repeat this on the side. So chain 2, 3 double crochets in between the clusters, chain 2, and 3 double crochets into the chain 2 space. And row 3 is done. For row 4, chain 3 and turn your work. Into your very first space here, you're going to work in your chain 2 space, you will work 3 double crochets followed by a chain of 2. Into, I have a knot. I don't know how this happened. Actually, I think I do know how this happened. Let me just quickly unravel this. Into the next chain 2 space in between the 3 double crochet clusters, you will work another set of 3 double crochet. Let me just move that to the back. Chain 2. Work a corner, which is 3 double crochet, a chain of 2, and 3 double crochet. You're going to repeat what you did on the other side. What you did, you're going to repeat it in the next 2 chain 2 spaces. So chain 2 and make 3 double crochets and repeat that one more time. Once you've made your chain 2 and your 3 double crochet, chain 2 and work 1 double crochet into the very last stitch, which is actually the 3 chain that you started with. You can continue with this color if you want to. This is row 4 complete. So if you had to continue with this color, you would chain 3 and turn your work. I'm going to use a different color. I'd just like to quickly correct what I just said. If you have not joined a new color, slip stitch into your first chain 2 space. If you have not changed color, slip stitch into your chain 2 space. If you have, join your new yarn in your chain 2 space and chain 3. I'm just grabbing my tails at the back. Into this very first chain 2 space, please make 2 double crochets. And this counts as your first 3 double crochet cluster for this row. Chain 2. In each of these 2 chain spaces between your 3 double crochet clusters, you are going to work 3 double crochets and a chain of 2 in between. Chain 2, 3 double crochets in the next chain 2 space, chain 2, make a corner. Your corner is 3 double crochets, a chain of 2, 3 double crochets, and now repeat that. Repeat the following: chain 2 and 3 double crochets in your chain 2 spaces. Repeat that 2 more times. When you get to the end of your row, please turn your work and chain 3. You will now work 3 double crochet in each of your chain 2 spaces with 2 chain in between until you come to your corner. Work your corner, which is 3 double crochet, 2 chain and 3 double crochet. That does not change. And now repeat what you did for this side here, which is a chain of 2 and 3 double crochet. You repeat this 2 more times, the 2 chain and the 2 double crochet and the 3 double crochet. Chain 2 and into the very last stitch, which is a chain 3, work 1 double crochet. Chain 1 and cut your yarn if you are changing color. So this is the square so far. So we're going to attach our yarn into this chain 2 space. If you are not changing your color, please slip stitch into this chain 2 space. Once you've slip stitched or you've joined your new color, chain 3. This counts as 1 double crochet. Into the same space, work 2 double crochets. Into your next space, work 3 double crochets. You're going to work 3 double crochets in each of your chain 2 spaces until you come to your corner. Don't forget to put a chain 2 in between your stitches. So in between your 3 double crochet clusters, please put a chain of 2. Chain 2, in between your clusters, the chain 2 space, work 3 double crochets. Until you come to your corner. You will now work your corner, which is 3 double crochets into your chain 2 space of your corner. Chain 2, 3 double crochets into the same space. And now we're going to repeat what we did on the other side, on this row on this side, which is a chain of 2 and 3 double crochets in each and every chain 2 space across. Don't forget to separate them with a chain 2. Now make your corner into this chain 3. Which is 3 double crochets, 2 chain and 3 double crochets. And this is the last row, the border, chain 2. Now you're going to work 3 sets of clusters in between the rows. So 1, 2, 3. So the first one is going here. This is 3 double crochet, chain 2 into the next row, chain 2, 3 double crochets in between the 3 double crochet clusters, chain 2, work your corner, which I'm sure you already know what that is. Now let's repeat what we did on the side. On this side, again, 3 double crochets in between the 3 double crochet clusters, chain 2, 3 double crochets in the space, the chain 2 space again, chain 2, again 3 double crochets into that space, now we're going to finish our corner. So into your space here you have a chain 1 and your chain stitches, you're going to work 3, excuse me, I forgot to put the chain, so chain 2 and now work 3 double crochets, and a chain of 2, slip stitch into your third chain from the beginning, chain 1, cut your yarn. Alternatively, you could have made a invisible knot, work your tails away, and that's it, all nicely done. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to please like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, enjoy crocheting. This is the Queen Phoenix. I'll get you on the next video.